Hello and welcome to Siyasat TV. I am Sumayya Junaid Ahmed bringing you the news. Here are the headlines.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi urges farmers to end protests, quotes Manmohan Singh in a dig critiques. Farmer leader Rakesh Tikait on Prime Minister Modi's remark on Parliament on farm laws. Maharashtra says will probe Indian pushback against Rihanna tweet. 18 dead in Uttarakhand glacier disaster, search for 200 people is on. Telangana Chief Minister rules out change in leadership. Deputy Sarpanch wife ends life in Khammam, financial trouble suspected. Iran Supreme Leader says United States must return to nuclear deal first. South Africa suspends Oxford AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine rollout.
Let's begin with our top story. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today urged farmers to end their protests since November against the three laws, assuring that the system of MSP or minimum support price would remain in place. He also referred his predecessor Manmohan Singh as he derried what he called as a Congress U-turn on the farm reforms.
End your protest and we will also sit together and talk. We are ready for talks and I am inviting you again for dialogue from this house, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said in the Rajya Sabha in his reply to debate on President Budget Session speech. Prime Minister Modi, defending the laws and various steps taken, criticized opposition parties for what he called their silence on the core issues linked to the farmers' protest.
Moving on to our next story, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today praised Congress veteran Ghulam Nabi Azad in Parliament while taking a swipe at the opposition party's internal tensions and the letter of controversy. In his reply in the Rajya Sabha today in a debate of President's Budget Session speech, Prime Minister Narendra Modi referred to Mr. Azad's comments on his native Jammu and Kashmir and the recent local polls.
Ghulam Nabi ji always speaks decently, never uses foul language. We should learn from him. I respect him for it. He praised elections held in Jammu and Kashmir, but I am concerned. I believe your party will take it in a right spirit and not make the mistake of doing the opposite by taking it as a view of G23. The Prime Minister remarked using the term for the Group 23 in the Congress who wrote the party chief Sonia Gandhi last year demanding the sweeping changes in the organization. Mr. Azad, the leader of the opposition in Rajya Sabha, is among the letter writers seen to be odd with the party's Gandhi leadership.
And farmer leader Rakesh Tikait said business over hunger will not be allowed in the country and once again demanded a law on minimum support price or MSP for crops along with the repeal of the new contentious agriculture marketing laws. The Bharatiya Kisan Union spokesperson's comments came soon after Prime Minister Narendra Modi's address in the Rajya Sabha, during which he assured MSP was there, MSP is there, MSP will be remain in the future.
कहा कि एमएसपी पे कानून बने, एमएसपी पे कानून बन जाएगा तो देश के किसानों को फायदा होगा। अब एमएसपी पे कानून नहीं है तो व्यापारी आधे में लूटता है उसको, ये काम। अब सारे मसले ये हो गए, पहले पंजाब का था, फिर उसका था, फिर इसको जाट का बनाया, फिर इसको सिख का बनाया, फिर अलग अलग बनाया। किसान में भी छोटा बड़ा किसान हो गया। अब इसका अगला एजेंडा क्या रहेगा उनका? ये किसान देश का एक है, ना छोटा बड़ा है ना वो है। ये छोटे का ही तो आंदोलन है, ये बड़ों का तो आंदोलन है ही नहीं।
प्रधानमंत्री ने कहा कि देश में एक नई बिरादरी आई है, ये सवाल बेसिकली।
हाँ, अब आगे समझ में, या किसान बिरादरी है,
आंदोलन करने वालों की आंदोलन।
हाँ तो ठीक ही तो आया, किसान बिरादरी आ गई और इस किसान बिरादरी के साथ में सब लोग आगे। देश में भूख पे व्यापार नहीं होगा, भूख कितनी लगेगी, अनाज की कीमत उतनी होगी देश में।
All right, Maharashtra will investigate tweets by celebrities in response to the global criticism of the government's handling of the farmers' protest. It has been revealed that there was a same post of celebrities and at the same time. Hence, it will be investigated why it has happened, Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh said today after request from the state Congress leaders to look into the matter.
Leaders of Maharashtra Congress had sought an investigation into whether the celebrities were under BJP pressure to post response on social media in support of the central government. Earlier today, the leaders had an online meeting with Mr. Deshmukh, who has tested COVID positive and currently is in isolation. Congress leader Sachin Sawant said a similar pattern can be seen between the tweets made by the celebrities. Most used word was amicable.
Moving on, 18 people have been killed and over 200 people are still missing after a part of glacier burst in Uttarakhand's Chamoli district on Sunday, triggering an avalanche and a deluge in Alaknanda river system that washed away hydroelectric stations and 5 bridges.
The burst glacier also swept away roads and forced authorities to evacuate villages. National and state disaster response teams have been deployed, as have teams from ITBP. The Army has sent 6 columns and the Navy 7 driving teams. Total 170 people, in which 148 employed in NTPC plant and 22 at Rishiganga, are still missing. Around 30 others were trapped in a tunnel, reportedly around 2.5 kilometers long, and the rescue team worked through the night to save them. Efforts are still on. Apart from the terrain and low temperatures, mud and debris in the tunnel is posing a major challenge for the rescuers.
Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Sunday said India is set to fulfill 70% of the world's population that needs 2 vaccines that are currently being exported to 14 countries. He said Modi government has worked to upgrade the health and infrastructure in the country in the last 6.5 years.
Speaking at the inauguration of a private medical college, Mr. Shah also said that 55 lakh people in the country has been given COVID-19 vaccine in the last 21 days, and the center is working to expedite the vaccination process. According to him, 4 more vaccines are being developed. He said India's line of treatment during the pandemic is being followed by 170 odd countries in the world.
Let's bring you the latest on the COVID figures in the country. India's COVID-19 tally caseload crossed 1.8 crore mark with 11,831 new coronavirus cases and 84 deaths reported in the past 24 hours. Remember, this is the government data shared by the Health Ministry coming up early this morning. Amid concerns of the third wave, more than 11,904 people successfully fought off the viral disease, taking the overall recoveries to 1,534,505. The country now has 1,838,194 cases and more than 1,55,000 lives lost due to COVID-19, whereas Telangana recorded 101 new COVID-19 cases and 1 fatality. Let's shift our focus to Telangana, where Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao on Sunday put an end to speculation about leadership change, saying he will continue in the post for next 10 years.
Amid speculation that his son and the cabinet minister K.T. Rama Rao will soon become the chief minister, the Telangana Rashtra Samiti chief made this clear at the party state executive meeting held at party headquarters Telangana Bhavan. The TRS chief pointed out that he has already made it clear in the state assembly that there will be no change in the leadership. He said despite this, some leaders were indulging in speculations. Several TRS leaders predicted in the recent week that K.T. Rama Rao will soon be sworn in as the next chief minister. KCR advised the party leaders not to make unwarranted comments on the issue.
Last Saturday, a deputy Sarpanch and his wife who attempted suicide at their residence at Bodhya Thanda Mandal of Khammam died today. The deceased were identified as 31-year-old V. Babu Rao and his wife 26-year-old Rangamma.
The couple consumed poison along with their 2 children after being depressed over financial trouble. Neighbors shifted the family to a private hospital in Khammam for treatment. With the couple succumbed to poison, their 2 children aged below 5 years are undergoing treatment. The police said the family took loans from the construction of house and was under pressure to repay loan. An investigation is underway.
And farmers staged a protest and conducted a Padyatra against the government-supported Farmer City on Sunday in Rangareddy district.
The farmers conducted Padyatra for about 15 kilometers from Mir Khanpet. The farmers demanded the government to stop acquisition of land in Yacharam and Rathal Mandal. If the government set up the Farmer City in these mandal, the village will be trapped in pollution and people will face so many problems. Leaders and many farmers have extended their hand, although the government had earlier announced that it would set up Farmer City in an assigned land, but now the government is trying to acquire lands by forcing farmers.
Moving on to our international news, Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei said that the United States must be first to return to its commitment under historic 2015 nuclear deal.
Germany, France and the United Kingdom, the three European powers that signed nuclear deal along with the United States, also no longer have the right to set conditions since they wrenched on their commitments first. The Supreme Leader said that Iran has set its condition for the deal, which it will not go back from. He said if they want Iran to return to its JCPOA commitment, the United States must completely lift sanction, and not just verbally but on the paper. They must revoke the sanction in the action, and we will verify it.
And protesters took to the streets of Myanmar's largest city for the third consecutive day today as police used water cannons in the country's capital in the face of escalating nationwide demonstrations denouncing last week's military coup and calling for the release of elected leader Aung San Suu Kyi.
Thousands of people took to the streets of Yangon again, holding signs saying that say no to dictatorship and we want democracy. They flew multicolored Buddhist flags alongside red banners in the color of Aung San Suu Kyi's National League for Democracy as they marched with saffron-robed monks. Activists are also calling for general strike, urging government employees to stop work as a part of effort to tear down the military dictatorship.
South Africa has suspended the use of the Oxford AstraZeneca coronavirus vaccine in its immunization program until a committee of scientists advise on the best way to proceed.
Health Minister's announcement on Sunday came after trial data showed that vaccine developed by drug maker AstraZeneca and University of Oxford offered only limited protection against mild and moderate disease caused by the 501v2 coronavirus variant first identified in South Africa. The government had intended to soon roll out Oxford AstraZeneca shot out to healthcare workers after receiving 1 million doses produced by Serum Institute of India on Monday. Instead, it will offer vaccine developed by Johnson & Johnson and Pfizer in the coming weeks while experts consider how the AstraZeneca shot can be deployed.
Before we wrap up our bulletin, let's have a look on our headlines.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi urges farmers to end protests, quotes Manmohan Singh in a thick critiques. Farmer leader Rakesh Tikait on Prime Minister Modi's remark on Parliament on farm laws. Maharashtra says will probe Indian pushback against Rihanna tweet. 18 dead in Uttarakhand glacier disaster, search for 200 people is on. Telangana Chief Minister rules out change in leadership. Deputy Sarpanch wife ends life in Khammam, financial trouble suspected. Iran Supreme Leader says United States must return to nuclear deal first. South Africa suspends Oxford AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine rollout.
These were all the updates. More news on the other side. Thank you for your time. For more news, stay tuned to Siyasat TV.